What up, chat? It's your boy PowerXLofficial, and I hope you're back and ready again. Yes, no, we're flooding out here, but we're all good, baby. But let's check on other people that aren't good. I know it's a little bit old news, but I don't know if it's over yet or if it's not. We might get more, so let's actually see.
I don't know why or how this has started happening, but there's been floods everywhere. Look at this.
Yeah.
Like, we're actually like this is floodwater in the New York subway. Everywhere is flooding.
No, he shouldn't. He should get out of the station.
Somebody said that's not a flood, it's the anti-homeless cleaning system. I don't know about that. I'm sure some of them can swim. For that.
See through this.
People got so mad over that. Holy fuck.
That's fucked up.
I can't stay in here.
Let's see what else we got.
That's insane. Yeah,
Looks like it's going insane in Spain, too.
It's crazy that the trains are still even running too.
Yeah, so that's going on in New York.
Yeah, why?
Just to recap, just recap.
Spain have devolved into chaos.
This is going on in
the middle of
Spain.
summer should be heaven in Spain.
That's a nice
but
place.
Not this
Damn, bro, like God, I should move here. This is nice.
year. Locals are being terrorized by migrant gangs with reports of random acts of
Fucking
violence
migrant
towards
gangs.
innocent local members of
Figures.
the community.
Huh.
The chaos started when an elderly local Spanish man was brutally beaten out of nowhere in Torre Pachato by a North African gang.
Alright.
So
This
basically, this is
up.
what happened. This dude got the shit beat out of him by some migrants.
No shit.
And now it's radicalized pretty much a lot of people in the country.
Where the fuck's my gun?
And they're going out and, you know, they're pissed. They're real mad.
That's unacceptable.
Thuggery sparked outrage in the community, leading to a
That
weekend
is
of wild clashes between
unacceptable.
locals and migrant groups.
Yep. You see him?
The
Damn.
Spanish commentator was outraged by the scene, saying, "This is happening in Murcia, Spain. Hundreds of armed migrants are attacking Spaniards just for being Spaniards. How are they not deported by now?"
Do you remember what I've been saying? Isn't it crazy how it just becomes closer and closer to being true every single day? Man, it's coming.
I'm alright.
And it didn't stop there.
It's literally the purge. It's not
Yeah.
the purge, but I think that there's a good chance that if things are not
I
dealt
think
with
it's
in
the
a way
purge.
that the majority of the population wants, I think that you could have a purge level event in at least one of, if not multiple, of these European countries. The escalation with this is going to be very, very, very extreme. Everybody says there's no way something bad can happen until it happens. I'm just telling you, like, I think that we are a lot closer than people realize. We are way closer than what people realize.
This commentator is blasting the media for their lack of coverage on the issue, saying, "Chaos in Spain. Reports of gangs of foreigners have been attacking people on the streets. Spanish people have gathered on the streets to stop the attacks. Why isn't this on the news?"
The crazy thing is that he's right. Look at how few articles and how few videos are made about this. Like, if I look at CNN, does CNN have a video about this? No. CNN didn't even
think
make
they're
a video
suppressing
about
it.
this. What about MSNBC?
They're literally suppressing
How
it.
about Fox?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Nothing. So nobody in the entire American media is talking about this at all, even though there are ongoing race riots that are setting Spain on fire. Is BBC?
You want to know why? Because if the American people hear about this, they're not going to want anything to do with migrants. They're going to be like, we're next. And then that'll be it. Everybody will be convinced.
Nothing from BBC either. Wow.
They can't
The
say a
clashes
thing.
also have a religious undertone, with many blaming
Go
the
against
Muslim
what they want.
background of the immigrants for the chaos.
They're
This
trying to fucking
commentator shared
purge
footage
us.
of a religious march in the streets of Barcelona. said, military-aged Muslim
Fuck.
men take over streets in Spain to show the citizens they are taking control. It is intimidation designed to silence dissent. But these locals had enough and began chanting
This is what's going to happen.
Get some
in defense
gasoline,
of
boys.
Christianity, saying Spain is Christian, not Muslim.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Saying Spain
Hell
is
yeah.
Christian.
See his hand? Look at that arm. I'm telling you, bro, like, we are, that's how close that we are. This happened once before? No, it didn't. This has probably happened. I bet this has happened over 1,000 times in human history. I do. I bet it's probably happened 1,000 times.
Christian, not Muslim.
Is that a lot? Yeah.
And again on the streets with larger protest groups gathering to
Yep.
reclaim their country.
Solution equals re-immigration. So the solution, they just want to kick them all out.
Re-immigrate them.
And all of this chaos is leading some commentators and locals alike to question the need for so much migration.
So you now have ethnic conflict
what the heck?
in Spain because of immigration. Immigrants came in, attacked an old man for no reason. Spaniards retaliated, and now the migrants are ganging up to attack Spaniards. And this is supposed to be good for the country. House prices increase, quality of life goes down, wages stay low, social capital goes down, there's ethnic conflict, trust in community goes down, community involvement goes down. But yeah, immigration.
Police clashed with pro-Spain protesters outside a migrant center in Madrid.
With
after
pro-Spain protesters.
Oh shit.
What?
They're against their own people.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
They're fucking cooked,
jeez.
man.
You can't make this up?
You can't make it up. That's right.
I just... Welcome to Europe. We have it rough, bro. I guess
Yeah,
so.
you
The
do.
government
I
gets
feel
benefits,
sorry
the money,
for
that's
you.
the people. This is what I've been trying to tell you. It's worse than you think. That's
Why
Europe
there's
is
a
falling
song,
too
I'm glad
politically
to-
correct. I think
That's why there's a song, I'm glad to be an American. You won't know that.
that whenever you make
you go
reasonable
somewhere else.
solutions impossible, unreasonable solutions become inevitable. And I think that Europe is headed towards a extreme far-right backlash that will probably be more extreme than Hitler. I think it will be more extreme than that. And I think it will be multinational. It will not just be one country, it will be multiple countries. If you can't see this happening, you are out of your mind. More extreme, how? Well, how do you think? Like, really, how do you think? Bro, what? Everybody calls me crazy. Go ahead.
I think this...
Go ahead, and we'll see what happens.
angry demonstrators
This
took
is
to
crazy.
the area following accusations of a Malian man raping a Spanish woman.
Oh.
What? The fuck?
This commentator
Bonk
applauded the
gang out
rebellion,
here.
saying it's about time. Push back before it's too late.
Yep,
That
and I
was
think
some
that's the
fucked
way
up
that they're gonna
shit.
look at it. Is they're going to see this as, and I think this
Good
is
thing we
this
got
might
rid of all our
accelerate the
migrants.
process of it more. Is that these people are probably going to be worried that basically as like the demographics of the country change, or more of these people come into the country, or they become more integrated into the country, that the ability for them to push back against it will be weakened, which is accurate. And so I think that's true, right? Because like if it's a smaller percentage of people, it's easier to push back against them just logically. And so what will be the turning point? What will cause it? They'll be outnumbered soon. It doesn't matter if you're outnumbered. Like being outnumbered matters, like in terms of like some things, but it's not really a big that's not a big reason for why something like this would cause it to happen. Yeah, it's not the first time. Well, yeah, and also like I think that there's a lot of people that really underestimate how brutal people can be if they get together and they have like some sort of like fucking cause that they're going after. Like, if you look at like history, a lot of really, really big movements happen by very small groups of people who are just extreme militant zealots. So the entire idea of being outnumbered, like, I mean, you still get 300, right? But like, that's like, it's like, I don't think that, by the way, I don't think this is a good thing. I think that the ultimate outcome for this is going to be an authoritarian, hyper-fascist state that is completely suppressive to any sort of viewpoint that's contrary to the state. I think that basically this illegal migration stuff, what it's going to do is it's going to create the opposite pendulum effect. And yes, it will remove like a lot of these migrant problems, but it will replace the migrant problems with new problems. It's not like this is going to just happen and all the problems.
Yeah, I
An
don't know.
announcement, of course, that coincides with
What is
France's
this?
Let's
National
get to
Day
it.
this Monday.
That's right. And French daily
Wow.
Aujourd'hui en France here has more details on the parade that we're expecting very soon. There will be around 7,000 men and women marching on the Champs-Élysées. Nearly
That's crazy. What's going on in France?
Did you watch me? Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you. I actually did something to you
Why?
while you were asleep too. I'm
Why?
sorry. I just got this. Sorry. I just got this. Still on. It's still on.
I'm still on.
Then I woke up again. And then I woke up
Did
again.
you watch
and
me
it was
sleep?
off.
Did you watch me? Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you. I actually did something to you
Why?
while you were asleep too. I'm
Why?
sorry. I just got this. Sorry. I just got this. This fetish that I do.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're
What?
good. I didn't hurt
What'd you
you.
do,
You're
Corey?
good, right?
What'd you do,
Don't worry
Corey?
about it. Don't worry
Corey?
about it. Yeah.
Corey? Corey, what did you do? Corey, what did you do?
Look, this came right on my face. I didn't came right on my face. I didn't do.
He did something,
Echo.
and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of Nami Bug.
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Man, I hate hoes like this, bro. I fucking hate this shit. This shit's so fucking annoying. Drives me so fucking crazy, man. This bitch goes and takes this shit out of context. If obviously he did something to her that bothered her or put her in a negative situation, do you think she'd still be smiling and talking to him and something like this? Like, what are we talking about? They're bantering with each other. She goes and records this shit, then just posts it out of context, and it's like, wow, bro, look at this guy that goes and puts this and does this terrible thing to me. Like, he's literally just flirting with her and just being cute. Like, if she didn't think that, she'd be calling the fucking police. She wouldn't be standing next to him. She wouldn't be smiling. This is all being done in good fun. These are two people that are, yeah, it's fake. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, this is bull motherfucking shit, man. This is bull motherfucking.
what a
Bro,
call out.
Who cares? I care, because this is what you call this. So it's bullshit, man. It's motherfucking bullshit. And people put this shit out there about somebody. You have a guy like Corey Kenshin that has a pretty much pristine reputation. This guy doesn't do anything. He doesn't have any problems with people. He doesn't have any drama. He doesn't have any weird fucking issues or anything like that. And then immediately you have somebody post this clip in a weird context, and it's like, yeah, it can sound weird in 45 seconds, but if it was weird, she wouldn't have acted like that. And like, that's the fact, bro. Like, I think this is just so weird. It's a clout goblin. Yeah, it is. It's like, do you guys see what I'm saying about this shit, bro? Like, I think this shit is disgusting, man. This is so disgusting. She's humiliating him. It's not even that. Like, for one,
Trying to make fun of him for clout.
Essayed, but not by Corey. Then what are we talking about? That he did make a joke about it, about being aware, so he's at fault at that. Well, so what, he said some shit about this privately? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Corey Kenshin allegations are fake. Bro, get this shit the fuck out of my life. This is so annoying, man. Like, it's so annoying that people go, let me see if I can find this again. I think she's lying, may have found out. I dated Corey. Yeah, what is this here? The emoji, 200, what is this here? I don't even know what the fuck this is. Did the emoji button in iPhones. It's a globe icon. So wait a minute. So she trying to even Photoshop shit? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is where the emojis were back then and the global icon was to access them. So she even writing out some fan fiction about this. She making up some motherfucking bullshit. I really hate this fucking shit, bro. Like, honestly, I think that, like, I really wish that there was a way to technically alleging he was abusive, manipulative, and toxic during the relationship. Here we go. Individuals saying that they never like Courtney. Get the fuck out of here. I always knew there was something off about Courtney. Man, fuck this, dude. Fuck this. Like, I just watched this shit. Accuser spoke after TikTok. Her claim confirms it wasn't about SA. She just wanted an apology. Wait, what?
Explain to you guys
what?
Again. And I'm going to say this again. I never said he SA'd me. I never.
Why you post the clip about that? But what the man? But then why would you post the clip of him saying, like, you are leading a horse to water and you're trying to say that you weren't trying to make him drink. You were 100%. Like, no, absolutely. Like, after you hear this bitch say that, was she trying to make people think that he did that? What do y'all think? Even after they're both laughing and being cute about it and shit? She 100% was trying to do that. It's so fucking dishonest. It is insanely fucking dishonest.
Said he SA'd me. I'm gonna say it one more time for everybody.
I never said that.
So you didn't say that. Well, I didn't paint a picture of a duck. I just made an orange bird that had a bill on it, and it looks like Donald Duck. But I didn't try to make I didn't try to paint a picture of a duck. No, man.
You know, because you've been talking about it.
I'm not trying to draw a triangle. I'm trying to draw a pyramid, a two-dimensional pyramid. Like, no. Like, this is so dishonest. I can't even believe it.
Been saying it over and over again.
Crazy.
Because
they're not listening.
Like, some of these people, like, don't have a brain, obviously.
I can think of one.
But
Sorry.
Bro, don't have a brain.
That it?
And it's cool. Like, you guys don't have to like me. Like, what I put out there.
See, she knows that she fucked up. She knows. That's why she's saying this. You guys don't have to like you. I don't even know who you are.
I said about what happened when it came to, like, emotional, mental abuse, narcissistic abuse, abuse of power, things of that nature, and down that rabbit hole.
We just supposed to believe that? We just supposed to believe that after you post some shit totally out of context to try to make him look bad, but we're supposed to believe that everything else you think is actually true? Whew, I don't know about that one.
Bro.
I don't know about that one. Actually, I do know about that one.
What I was going through with him. Him and I, we were together on and off for 2 years.
This abuse of power? It's not, yeah, also that's not an abuse of power. Like, an abuse of power, like, is when you work in the same industry with somebody and this person has a direct, immediate, like, that's like your manager that wants to fuck you and you say no, so you get fired, right? An abuse of power is not when a person who is more popular than you has a relationship with you. That's not the same type of thing, because they cannot exercise that popularity in a way to punish you for saying no. That's not what's happening. Like, this term has been devalued and watered down thousands of times in order to make it seem like, oh, well, anybody who does this shit, yeah, it's bullshit, bro. Like, what kind of abuse is she talking about? The kind of abuse Corey's getting right now for a blatantly misrepresented clip.
No, for 2 years. And even after we broke up, he still was hitting me up and saying some raunchy shit, and I'm not the only person
I've done that. I've done that 5 times. I've done that. Anytime I've broken up with multiple girlfriends, I've still sent them messages like that, and they sent messages back like that to me. Absolutely, I've done that. Yeah, who hasn't done that? I say it right now. 5? Actually, that's not true. 2 times. Yeah, it seems kind of weird. No, it's not weird.
He's done that too. There's another girl
2.5.
And I cannot mention her. Because she did not want to bring out her story, and I'm not gonna take that away from her. I refuse to take that away from her. And it's okay, like I said, in my letter, you guys could still be whatever you want to him. I don't care about that. That's not why I put my letter out.
Why'd you put it out?
I put my letter out because I wanted to be free of the pain I was feeling from this.
I need to get some shelter ASAP.
Go move on. It's just for ghosting. You clearly have no life. Screenshots, girl. Why couldn't you reach out to him privately? Corey ain't do nothing. Always do this when someone's doing good in their lives. Literally the entire chat is against her.
Did reach out. Okay, I saw that. I did reach out to him privately.
And dude, she's reading the chat. Oh my god.
Privately numerous times. And he never said anything when I would tell him how I felt. Which if I have I will post that as well.
Prove it.
That's, bro, like, this is the dumbest ass fuck. It took you 7 years. So so this shit happened 7 years ago? You're talking about some bullshit that happened 7 years ago? Are you kidding me? This is insane, man. Like, I don't know really what this is, and
Baiting boys.
yeah, she must be allergic to accountability. I just don't know what the fuck these people, like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. Well, y'all, Corey might be innocent. Yeah, this is insane, man. Like, I really don't know did what, anything like that. It's just, I really hate when girls like this go and air out the most fucking vanilla, basic relationship drama that you've ever seen in your fucking life. And they go and they turn it into their story. Nah, bro, this is not your story. And also, that's the reason why you want this to be out there. It's because it's your story. It's about you. Like, this is about you. Like, what do you mean? Like, you post some shit, like, I'm sorry, but like any degree of credibility or any degree of trust that I would have for this woman to tell the truth is immediately out the fucking window the moment that she posts this fucking video, and then she goes later on after the fact, oh, wait a minute, oh, he didn't sexually assault me, that's not what happened. Nah, y'all were talking cute with each other because that's what people in a relationship do, and then you took it 7 years after the fact out of context to try to make him look like a molester. Actually, I won't even say that. I won't say that because then maybe she's gonna tell a story about me too.
Cat signals
Fuck
detected
you.
ahead, Pathfinder.
How about that? Fuck you. What a joke. What a joke, bro. Oh, I was in the career? Yeah. No, like yeah, that's it. And it's embarrassing, man. It's so toxic. It's so fucking toxic. And I know the reason why I talk about this, I say this, is because if I don't say this, nobody else is going to say this, because people don't want to be like, oh, but you're defending an abuser. No, I would never defend an abuser. Like, y'all know that in the times where things like that had happened in my life, I had to actually make a decision, right? I've made decisions on that myself, and you can look at that. But this is fan fiction, bro. This is out of context fan fiction. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. I hate it, bro. I really hate it. It makes me so mad because, and here's the reason why. Victim blaming? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I think she's doing, because he's the victim. And she tried to destroy the most PG YouTuber who everyone likes. Yeah, like, there's nothing like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't do shit. And so, yeah, this is why I stay single. Nah, bro. Like, you got to understand that the situation that he had with this girl is so rare. It's so rare. Like, you cannot go and throw the baby out with the bathwater. You cannot, like, 99% of girls are not like this. They are not. They're not. Like, listen, like, they're not like this. They're not gonna make up some bullshit like this on you. It's bullshit, man. And this is like 0.05. Yeah, no, but like, this is the reason. And when y'all go and say shit like that, This is the male equivalent to women choosing the bear over the man in the woods. I want y'all to see that and put those two pieces together, right? Is that if you have somebody and like you have like, oh yeah, this could happen to you. Yeah, this could happen to you. But like, what's the probability of that, right? What do you think the chances are? And so like in the same way that you want to be like, oh, I can't be around women because they might do this. This is the same stupidity that women say I can't be around men because they might do that. I think this is really the same thing. It's 1 in 20. You think 1 in 20 women does this? I think it's, bro, that's so, I think it's probably 1 in 1,000. Probably 1 in 1,000 women does this. Like if I was thinking about like everybody that I know and like I put all of it together, probably 1 in 1,000. And depends on where. Now, and I understand 1 and 2, 1 and 1, right? And so no, what I'm saying is like if you're a popular content creator, this is my advice to any content creator, okay? Talk to girls like you're doing it in public. That's my advice. Don't go and put shit out there that, you know, especially with somebody that you're not close with, don't go and put shit out there because, you know, like you're worried about like so never. No, I'm serious. Have them sign an NDA. It doesn't matter. Like some girl signs an NDA. What are you gonna do? Now you're gonna sue her? Well, she got no money. Like so you're gonna go through a whole lawsuit with her, like suing her for breaking an NDA? That's a waste of your time. And so anyway, yeah, that's good wisdom. Yeah, just talk to people like that. Like, I try to always be respectful and you know, kind and, you know, as much as I can be, right? And so that's it. Basically always talk like someone's watching you. Yeah, exactly. Because there's a good chance that could happen. And that's only like for content creators or like guys in a position of power, right? But like if you're in a position of power and you're in a position where people might want to take you down a peg, you've got to make sure that when you have interactions with women, you don't need to be on a lower standard because you need to get away with more, like Trump. Like that was bullshit, right? When he was saying that stuff. Total bullshit. You need to be on a higher standard. You need to be acting like fucking Prince Valiant. You need to be acting like fucking, you know, like Aragorn, okay? Like, if you're not Himmel the hero from fucking Frieren, like, that's the level you have to be on whenever you talk to girls if you're in one of these positions. Because if you're not, the people are going to take what you do and take what you say and turn it into a fucking, into a situation. And that's basically it, man.
True. Yeah. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully, the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with their comms.
That did not heat me up.
Making note of anything I can see from out here. Entrances, exits, possible weak spots.
If there's any way we can help the Angara deal with the Ket, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna get you, you bone-faced freaks. That's some shield.
That's Jarnik. The Ket think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
Gotta be somewhere. Fuck. No clue.
Gotta hand it to these Angara. They're tough.
There's a door up ahead.
Imagine.
These are the ruins we're looking for. Let's find some tech from here. Nice work.
This bullshit again.
Looks like it isn't filled in yet. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. Okay, let's solve this thing.
Alright, this is where it's gonna be tough. I think that fixed it all.
Hey, I'm getting better at... This must be the piece of Remtech Peavy needs.
Remtech?
Peavy's term. Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can. I'll deliver this piece and hopefully find out what her secret project... These relays are carrying power a long way.
That is a big shield.
That's Jarnik. The Kett think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
Heads up, looks like a Kett construct.
One's gone.
There's an Angaran device in this camp, Pathfinder. Scanning will provide more information. This bug should be feeding Kett information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link.
Next one.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh god. There's Kett on sight. Let's clear them out.
temperatures.
Take them down hard!
Don't you worry.
Loading ammo! Clear! That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
If we'd have been faster, we could have... Damn it.
But this is stupid. The Ket take prisoners. Why kill the crew?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Hey, got something here. Looks like the flight recorder made it.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
They've got to be Ket with a name like that.
I hope they choke on it.
Lieutenant, with time the navigational record could be reconstructed.
Right. We could trace the Perifona's flight path, maybe all the way back to the Ark. I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Tune.
Get ready to fight!
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
My buttons real quick. Make things a little bit smoother here. Move this out real quick. For me.
Damn, it's a smoking hole.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is back online. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Pathfinder, active remnant nearby. I suggest investigating.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Okay. I really fucking got cocky there.
Decrease. Ambient temperature is normal. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. This appears to be a Ket secure storage building. The entry is locked out by a defense matrix.
Damn. Whatever they're protecting must be important. We should find that defense matrix.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Let me going the wrong way.
Pathfinder, I'm picking up some unusual readings from the nearby remnant site. You may wish to investigate.
Scratch one mine.
This one just doesn't work. It's weird. What's
Hey, human. You got a death wish?
If you're watching me, show yourself.
You couldn't see me if you tried. Holger, Resistance. I'm hiding in a sniper nest 2 clicks from you. You're standing in a Ket minefield. Didn't you notice the warning marker?
Obviously not.
That would explain the source of the unusual reading I detected. A coded beacon.
Can't believe you didn't trip any mines. Don't know how you'll get out in one piece either.
Scanning ought to show where the mines are buried.
Don't have to disarm, just set them off. Ammo works.
Better work fast. Ket patrols pass through pretty often. If you don't make it, I'll let the base know where to find your remains.
There. We've got a clear path out of this minefield.
Congratulations. Thanks for drawing the Ket back here.
Getting confused here.
Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Looks like it isn't filled in yet. Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
You make me work on this one. Damn. Get one of them override consoles. Yeah, I'll come back to that. I really don't want to do this, but I don't want to run back. Right. That.
Hey, I'm getting better at this. Hostiles ahead!
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Think that's it.
Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Lame.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Samload on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures.
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara? The Resistance, what's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing. with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Life support at 100%.
Good. You're in the clear.
Looks like the supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Maybe we should talk to the requisitions officer.
Double security and send nightly patrols. We'll have to. Tetchix is counting on us for protection.
I should be going out there with you. Waiting around makes me unhappy. I'll keep my comms open so I can keep up with what you're doing.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, is there anything I can help with?
I have to get going. We'll catch up later.
Stay clear, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
I saw the messages sent to you. What are you hiding?
Keep your voice down. I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
How's your...
All right, let's get out of here.
Drac said he wants to talk to you.
Nearly 70 military planes, 35 helicopters, and more than 200 horses are expected there. And French conservative Lacroix, however, has decided to focus on the opening act, the presence of Indonesia as the honorary guest, and the
local town has been making headlines.
That's right, and British left-wing The Guardian here reports that several people have been injured after anti-migrant unrest in Torre Pacheco. That's a town in southeast.
We got closer to New Age Hitlers and armies rising up for World War III, like you said. Yeah, I said this is what was going to happen. Like again, like because people are getting like I don't think that people understand how radicalizing this is making so many people.
Of Spain, and the clashes there started on Friday, but tensions have
Will
been...
I cover World War III for us? Who would fight in World War III? Well, I don't really think it's going to be much of a fight. That's why I said, like, I think that what's going to happen is that people will empower their government to forcibly remove a lot of these different, like, immigrants. And I think that a lot of that will be violent. I think that's what's going to happen. I have a pretty good feeling that that's what's going to happen. I don't know which country is going to do it first, but in the same way that I think that, like, you think about how El Salvador arresting a bunch of those people kind of changed the Overton window about how incarceration and how policing should be done, because it showed that, for example, like, if you do arrest a bunch of people, then, you know, the crime is going to go down massively. I think that as soon as one country does this, and like if it gets rid of the illegals, I think that many other countries will follow it immediately. And I think the same thing happened recently with like businesses here in America. As soon as Elon fired 80% of the people and the staff, you know, at Twitter, and then Twitter worked the same way. How many other businesses went and they did the exact same thing? So as soon as somebody breaks the ice with doing one of these things and these actions, and it gives these people what they're looking for, then everybody is going to start doing it. It doesn't always work, by the way. No, nothing always works, and I think that it will be an overall negative. It will be, and it's basically a really bad. It's basically a bad climax of a problem that was allowed to fester for long enough. And people who had reasonable pushback against it were marginalized for long enough that now they've become radicalized. That's what's happened.
Already since last when a 60-year-old man was reportedly attacked by 3 men of North African origin, and Spanish daily El País here reports that right-wing groups have been threatening to hunt down migrants, and El País spoke to a migrant in Torre Pacheco who was one of the people provoked, and he said that he was...
And anybody who thinks this is a good thing is delusional. There's nothing good about vigilante gangs running around and hunting down people who they think are migrants. This is not a good thing at all.
He's not aggressed by people from his neighborhood or locals, but rather people who are coming from across the region, who have been organizing on social media and right-wing groups there, and are coming to the town to, quote, hunt down on migrants.
That's right.
All right, so do we have anything on the bigger picture of migration in Spain?
Indeed, we do. Spanish daily El Mundo here says that 70% of Spaniards support deportations of illegal migrants, and that's a motion proposed by Spain's right-wing party, Vox.
See?
And an editorial...
70% is huge. Also, keep in mind, by the way, here in America, it's only about 52 to 60%. So this is like another, like, what would that be? Like 20% more in Spain.
Here by El País says that Vox is, quote, manipulating immigration.
I don't know about that.
El País here says
70
that
is insane.
Vox
70
is
is crazy.
Using radicalized and xenophobic discourse, and sometimes even conspiracy theories to justify the need to deport migrants.
All right, well, staying on the topic of immigration, but now in the United States, you have a story on the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
This is some other bullshit, right? And people with Spanish spoken. Yeah, exactly. They're asking because the illegals too. I think that people are delusional whenever they say that this is going to stop with the illegals. This will not stop with the illegal aliens. That will be the beginning. Obviously, they're going to start with them. Let me make sure I go back to this. And but that will be where it begins. It will not be where it ends. And so let me go back over here. Migrants start. Yeah, here's more of these right here. And there's even this is even like a live video too. Holy fuck. Yeah, let me see if I can find this. This doesn't really seem that... Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go, yep. See if people be like, never want to travel to other countries, just say we have 0 migrants. It's easier for people like me who say they never want to travel to other countries, say we should have 0 migrants. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this? You think like, wait, so you think that I'm against tourism? Why are you so anti-illegal immigration? 0 immigrant policy is insane. I'm just, let me understand this real quick. What's your point of view here? So like, because so let me get this straight. So you think that immigration is the same thing as tourism? What? What are you even talking about? Yeah, I don't even understand that. Not just tourism, legally living and working abroad. I don't think that any country has an obligation to allow people who aren't citizens in their country to come in and take advantage of their economy or to benefit from their economy. So, like, I don't think that China has an obligation to allow Americans to come into China and to live in China or to take advantage of China's economy. Same as Japan, same as Russia, same as Saudi Arabia or anything else. And I think this is true with any country. I think any country is totally right and justified to enforce its borders and enforce its immigration policy in a way that is in the best interest of the people that are voting for them, not in the best interest of an idea, but in the best interest of the individual people that live there and what they want and what they need. That's logical, right? And I think that's very fair. Like, I mean, do you disagree with this? Do you think that people shouldn't be able to choose their immigration policies? Take advantage? Well, yeah, they're taking advantage of it. Obviously they are. They're coming to this country and they're taking advantage of it. The same as I would take advantage of a sale at a store. Like, you're thinking of taking advantage as like a bad thing, but I'm just saying taking advantage of as in benefit from. And so, like, if you're unhappy with like that term or that vocabulary, that's fine. But like at the end of the day, it's still the same point. The point that I'm making is that when I worked in another country, actually China and Japan, I had to pay taxes for all the laws. Exactly. But you don't think that China and do you think China and Japan have a moral obligation to allow you to do that? Do you think China and Japan, they have a moral obligation to allow you to come to their country and make money there and work there and live there? They choose to. Well, I'll let this person respond one more time. Then I want to move on and look at some other stuff. No, not at all. I think it's in their economic interest. So, okay. So basically what you're saying is that if it's not in the economic interest of the country, then they shouldn't allow the migrants in the country, right? So if it's not in the country's economic interest, then you shouldn't allow them in. Logically, that's your argument? Because, like, I mean, the fact is, like, I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that. If it's not in the country's economic interest, there's no reason for them to be there. Correct. I agree with you there. I disagree with you that it's against the economic interest. So you think that bringing in a bunch of foreign workers that don't even speak the same language as the people that are living in this country are a positive net? So let me. At what point does that become true? Or does that become not true? Because, like, obviously, if you imported every single person from some other random country into Spain, this would not make Spain a better country, right? So very logically, you have to think about this as a concept. More migration does not just equal more.
Adorable.
I like you.
I am too. New galaxy and all. I'm honored to be here.
I think you look cutie pie.
Oh my goodness, Ryder.
What? You know it's true. What can I say? Yeah, I gotta get going now.
Kill me now.
Ryder, thank you. And so, you know, the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got Game Boy, you know what it is. I had to talk for him. Fill in the blank. Loves me.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it. As long as they're not looking to be besties. And I'm happy that someone with the galaxy at their fingertips can still give a girl her space. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
Better believe it, baby.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions.
Give me in your tentacles.
The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Oh yeah, trading swear words. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know it.
I call that winning. I'll just keep what I got. These menus suck. all I needed.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Not really a holiday destination.
Just because it's this guy's planet. I think.
Approaching the LZ.
More and more money. And also, I think that a lot of the GDP gains and the economic gains that are seen from exploiting migrant labor are only experienced by the 1% of the population. Like, a lot of average Spaniards or Americans aren't seeing these gains in the same way that, you know, you have 1% stock owners, business owners, and you know, high-level corporations that are experiencing these gains and these values. So I think that you're making an art, like, for example, this is a really great way to look at it. Let me see if he responded again. No, they must speak the language of the host country. I'm arguing for high-skilled legal immigrants. Okay, yeah, sure, of course, yeah. All right, that's fine. So then we agree. Okay, yeah, I think that it's fine to have some immigrants come into the country that are high-skilled. Everybody agrees with that. I mean, didn't I tweet that myself? Like, I mean, look, I can scroll down too. Like, where is it? Using H-1B1 visas to appoint genuine S-tier talent is good. I literally tweeted this out myself. Like, this has always been my viewpoint. I've never changed my opinion on this ever. In Portugal, bro, you're the only one in America that's covered the Serbian protests, which first for that I'm grateful. America is completely oblivious to outside events. Well, do you guys want to know one of the reasons why I cover a lot of the events that are like multinational and international? I'll go ahead and I'll show you why. Let me pull up my analytics and we're going to look at some of my viewers. Let's see if I can find it here. Here we go. I think I can just show this. It doesn't really matter. So only less than half of my viewers are actually from America. That's one of the big reasons why. So a lot of you guys come from other locations and you're not from the US in the first place. And so, like, that's it. I mean, like, the U.S. only has 300 and something million people in it, right? There's 7 billion people in the world. So, yeah, I mean, like, France, yeah, you've got France. I'll pull this up and show everybody, right? India, Norway, Russia, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden, Germany, Canada. Yeah, so there we go. And so I have a lot of viewers from a lot of different places and locations. I would say you have the viewers because you cover this stuff. Well, yeah, because, like, and this is the problem, is that, again, for me, like, my moment that I realized how much of a bubble that American media was the Serbia government collapse with Assad. Like, I had no idea this was even happening, and then I had a friend of mine showing me photos that because his family's from, not Serbia, sorry, Syria? Excuse me, Syria. His family's from Syria. And showing me photos of them, like, fucking tearing down statues and this entire place going crazy. And I didn't even know this happened. And I was like, okay, wow, like, I need to spend more time looking outside of just the obvious stuff. And so you take on every situation in the most non-biased and non-political way. Yeah, well, I try to be fair, right? Serbia, and also, to be fair, Serbia also had those riots. What were the Serbia riots for again? Oh, the collapsed train station, and then the Chinese like workers that were like the bullshit there and the lack of accountability. If I'm remembering correctly, that's what it was, and that was like kind of an indicator of other problems. And same relative percentage population watching you from the U.S. and the Netherlands, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. And, like, I mean, again, I think this is a very good thing. That's one of the reasons why I spend so much time, what do you call it? That's the reason why I spend so much time doing this, is because I like being able to talk about this stuff, because at least somebody is. Because many people are not talking about it at all. And what's this here? Yeah, you still live in a bubble because you don't know what's happening and it is happening after Assad collapse? No, I don't. I mean, I can't know everything, right? But at least the awareness of knowing that you don't know everything is better than, you know, not even, or thinking that you do. So yeah, let me go back. I'll see if there's a couple more of these here. Oh, there's this one too. Oh my God. Jesus. Anti-migrant groups clash with riot police. There's a 68-year-old man. That's how old that guy was. Oh my God. No, the fight is, it's happening, Bureau? Yeah. You don't know every detail of every social event in every country? No, I don't. I'm not an expert in all of it, right? But I just try to, I miss you, Excellency, but I never thought I'd say this as prime content. Yeah, true. Want peace? Let's cross the red line. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Ride my scooter, I'm afraid of being hit by a bottle. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, place is going crazy. And so that's it. And so, like, we got all this going on. Like, shit's going absolutely crazy.
Clashes flared between the Spanish and migrant youths overnight, as locals uncovered a group chat calling on migrants to go for the Spaniards.
Oh boy. Yep.
Residents took to X saying groups of Moroccan youths were attacking lone locals. Violence erupted after a 60-year-old man was attacked in the town of Torre Pacheco, which was blamed on the town's migrant community, though no arrests have been made. Furious locals confronted one man of Moroccan origin, who took out his phone to show he had nothing to do with the attack. But in doing so, locals saw a group chat which called on migrants to go for the Spaniards.
What does this say? What does this say in American? No, I don't know what this means. It actually just says go for the Spaniards. Okay.
This was live streamed and went viral around Spain, seeming to confirm locals' fears the migrants wanted to attack them. Clashes ensued as Spaniards accused the police of targeting them.
Targeting them? Yeah, definitely. Go for the Spaniards as a call to action? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, I feel like this is very clearly a two-sided thing. Like, obviously, like, they beat up that guy, then you had a bunch of, like, pro-nationalist people that went after them. Now they're trying to respond because people in their community got attacked. It's a PvP zone now. Exactly. Are people in Spain allowed to have firearms? I don't know. It's a boiling point? I don't know.
The unrest spread to other parts of Spain.
It's hard to say. Holy... Is he running down with a spear? Oh my god. Holy shit.
The country's version of BBC Verify tried to calm tensions by combating misinformation.
That's fake, yeah, who knows?
But the first comment on YouTube said they are one drink away from saying the old man self-harmed.
Yeah, I think people are over this shit, bro. Like, people are so over this shit. Yeah, and this is also on YouTube. YouTube is a very, it's a pretty open platform, so, like, you can have pretty much whatever opinion you want on YouTube. And because of that, I think that you're going to see a lot of people saying shit like this. It's going to be super common.
Perhaps representing citizens' distrust. National newspaper El País said the Spaniards involved in the clashes had started on the migrant community in Torre Pacheco, who were fearful of further attacks. That there was an organised hunt for the migrants perpetrated by the far right.
Bro, the migrants started the first organised attacks? What are you saying? Well, maybe that's right. I mean, I don't know. Like, I was just assuming that's what the chain of events was. But either way, it's very clearly that this is, at this point now, it's a two-sided thing. Right, they're attacking each other. YouTube censors heavily. YouTube doesn't censor at all compared to other places, though.
It went on to say the groups were outsiders, not locals who got along well with the migrants. That the Moroccans were in fact Spanish, but they felt alienated from the country, which meant they were unhappy, unemployed, and not studying.
I feel like, I mean, how can you call them Spanish if you're defining them by another ethnicity? I mean, I think that there's very much a racial and an ethnic component to this, and a religious component to this. Like, you really, I mean, like, if you can't see that, you're out of your mind. You're trying not to see it.
In one clip, a migrant can be seen yelling homophobic epithets to the Spanish residents while waving a Moroccan flag. Clips shared on social media showed multiple injuries. Multiple people had sustained the injuries and there had been at least one arrest. But despite a large police presence, it seemed they had lost control of the streets, as both sides roamed with batons and other weapons. The Conservative head of the Murcian regional government, Fernando Lopez Miras, said in a post on X, Torre Pacheco must get back to normal. I understand the frustration, but nothing justifies violence. Watching on...
I think the problem is that, and this is the reason why people are getting violent right now, is because they've tried to... I think that this has been something that's been going on in a lot of Western countries. I don't really know about Spain particularly. But I think the reason why people are resorting to violence is because having he was saying to protect the police, what the fuck? Well, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that violence is always justified. Well, I don't think so. It's that people, they don't feel like there is a democratic or like a diplomatic way of solving this problem, because anybody who has these viewpoints is marginalized. And I think that if you marginalize enough people, you create a extreme radical group. And I think that's clearly what's happening here. And I think this is happening all over Europe.
And Leo and his panel said Britain had to get control of its borders if it's to avoid such scenes repeating themselves here.
Hello, I'm Bev Turner. Now, it can feel
Hello.
like the money in our bank accounts at the moment does not keep up with the cost of
What is
living,
all
and
this?
maybe there's a solution.
On an elderly man by
You're
unknown
the
assailants
immigrant.
earlier in the week. 5 people were hurt. 1 was arrested during the unrest in Torre Pacheco,
It's not
and
even
it's one of
about-
the worst such
is that an
episodes of
ad? I don't
unrest
think it was
in the
an ad.
country
I don't even know.
Spain has seen in recent decades. So, Paul, I'll say again,
Yeah.
I do not want to see this happening in the UK. I hope tensions don't boil over to a point where
it will happen in the UK. And I think that also, like, and this is what's going to happen, is that as soon as one country is able to have, like, a pushback against this that is successful, I think that what that's going to do is it's going to create a cascading effect that will make a bunch of other people feel emboldened to do it as well. And I think that's really what's going to happen. Like, as soon as, basically, it's going to be like dominoes. As soon as it happens in one place, then it will happen everywhere.
we see similar things. I mean, I guess you could argue we already did last year with Southport under the guise that, you know, at one point this Axel Rudabakana was a small boat migrant.
Yeah.
But is this a sign of things to come?
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Already we've described the people that are the aggressors in this situation are far right. It's not far right to want to protect your community. It's not far right to want to protect your country.
Even
it's
Iron
not far
Iron
right
Man
to
can't
want to
escape
protect
this.
the incumbent culture in which you can well be very proud of without being far right. What's happening in Spain? What's happening in
The
France?
problem is also that if you call enough people far right, they're going to start agreeing with you. And the issue is that when so many of these people, and this is kind of the issue that happens in the US also, and you can see this with like some of the anti-Jew stuff that's in like social media, is that some of the anti-Jewish media is not in criticism of Israel. It is it making a generational criticism on Jewish people as a whole. That will become the norm to the extent that, and people will ignore it, to the extent that you label anybody who has any viewpoints that are even tangential to this as far right. And I think that's really what's happened, is that so many people that have had viewpoints have been labeled as far right. What's ended up being the result of that is that now you have so many people that are alienated by it that the label doesn't mean anything. And also the people that are legitimately far right aren't being taken seriously, and they aren't seen as like any sort of an existential threat or problem to begin with. Because when you put a label on everybody that you disagree with, it's the same thing, and it doesn't really apply to any of them. Whenever you have a label on enough people, people start ignoring the label. That's basically what happens. It's kind of like what happened with racist, right? Is that for a long time, racist was like one of these words that you used to be afraid of. But what happened over time is that that term was just kind of overused, and it went on a DR. You radicalize people? Yeah, exactly. And so now, and the boy who cried wolf? Yes, exactly. And once you have enough people, and this is also another big component to it, is
Whoa,
that once
didn't
you
mean
have
to
enough
sneak up
people that you have marginalized...
Whoa.
Looked out on Navarro. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us, so that's amazing.
Well, when I'm
You're
done, I'll
amazing.
enslave you. That's
Shut
fine.
up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here to seek.
So what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some cat. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
You be safe too, Jarl Amadarov. Has your sister
You be
recovered from her mission?
soft.
She was brave.
So brave.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you for asking.
There we are.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Angara attacking us.
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
That's it real quick.
Axul. Should I know?
That's a conversation for another time.
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
How many AI like Sam are there? Back where you are from.
Not many. Most people are afraid of AI.
The Wallace-Archer bias is a curious phenomenon.
Pardon?
The belief that, in a civilization where creating AI is a hostile act, any created AI will inevitably become hostile.
Maybe not, but when AI do go rogue, they're a real threat.
Hostile individuals exist, whether organic or synthetic. Synthetic AI have a smaller sample size.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive.
I swear
Yeah,
I
it
will turn
does.
this car around.
We can't just attack an entire
You're
Kett
that
base.
alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Kett, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Kett kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
I'll think about it.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilge may not have much time.
I'm gonna take my time, my sweet, sweet looking ass. It's gonna take time.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
So this on his own.
This is the Kett labor camp Skiot talked about.
Let's find Nilge.
You here to rescue us? The control panel is right there. Shut this down. Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these Kett. out of here. I'm gonna kill these kids. Be ready.
Environment check.
Disable the fence, quick! You're not getting away with this!
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the Ket can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew Skiat was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy. He's got potential, Nilge.
So you've said before. The Resistance needs to be debriefed. We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxel so she can start the analysis.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Tetchix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buxel will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again. Under better circumstances.
Life support at 100%. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Give me that. Credit.
Remnant ahead. Don't let your guard down.
Nothing. Get it.
Hey, can you help me with something? There's a wraith cloaked near you. I lost its movement.
I hear
Will
the
you
kid
scan
haven't
for it? Let me know where it's
anyone
hiding.
from Nostrand.
There isn't a place on Vault
Go ahead and
Type
scan that wraith for me. I'll take it from there.
Telling you, the kid
Life
avoid
support
that
is
city.
stable.
They're afraid of it.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Activating.
That's Techix, according to my map.
We should speak to Buxel about her brother as soon as possible.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Path. Finder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
He left Vault?
Are you Buxel? I have something for you.
From my brother who can't stop being a hero? Yes, Anyik told me to expect you. My son Skjord said he'd sent people after Nilj. I thought more lives lost. Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
Losing family is hard. I'm glad I could spare you that pain.
Thank you. They talked about your abilities, but no one said anything about your kindness.
Oh.
That's right.
Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is a layout of the Ket Command Center. Entrances, exits, security. We'll be able to cripple their operations. Wait, there's something else here. Oh, that's not good.
What?
The base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working on it. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance that...
Shut up. I don't need to know the details. Put it on my map.
Come on, get in there.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Just do the main.
That looks like Ket tech.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online. You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder.
Try this again.
Ryder, could we chat?
Damn. You gotta confirm the trade.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
Which was?
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there. God, to me, is an art. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of. Fold orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
That's Techix, according to my map. Got it. Over here.
Impressive shot.
Been tracking that thing all day. Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me. There you are.
Nice shot back there.
Thanks. My father taught me as soon as I was old enough to hold a gun. He's always prepared. Made sure I could shoot, hunt, and make a...
Easy XP.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
There should be more glyphs around here.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. Should be enough glyphs.
Nice work.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about. We got time to do that all night. Big credit.
Pathfinder, this area has been altered by Remnant. There may be something of use.
Better be something here.
You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
That wire may connect to a point on the surface, Pathfinder.
Think it leads to the base of the monolith? We should check. Looks like it isn't filled in yet.
Excellently done.
That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other remnant locations.
Got that one. Fucked up.
There should be more glyphs around here. Pillars of ice? We call them Gesh Asan Veon. Hands reaching for the stars.
Yeah, this is incredible.
This is beautiful.
There must be active remnant in there. Let's check it out. I think that's enough.
They no longer are the margin. You are. And so what happens is that if you radicalize enough people, you can turn those people into a political movement. And I think that's what's happened I think that in a minor way, that's what's happened with Trump in America, is that you've radicalized enough people. And like another good example of this is Duterte in the Philippines. People are radicalized and they voted for somebody whose policy was to kill all the drug dealers. That's it. He won the election. So the idea that this can't happen is outrageous. And the idea that this is only something that's in history, like, oh, yeah, it happened like a long time ago. No, this is something that happened like 3 years ago or 5 years ago. It will happen again. And I think the problem is that if you make reasonable discourse impossible, you guarantee unreasonable discourse. And what he's saying is true, but I don't think that what he's saying is the final form. I think the final form of this is people saying, I don't care if you call it far right or not, this is what we're going to do. And that's the next step from what he's saying, because he's still trying to play inside of the rules that these people have created for him. And I think that that's only really happening because there aren't enough people that are extreme enough that can create an apparatus that supports that. That's what's going to happen.
What's happened in the Nordic countries, what will happen in the UK is that people are getting fed up. And Bill, you said that you can't stop this overnight. Of course you can. You have to break laws to stop this overnight. But if the laws don't protect...
That's how you elected Trump. Trump is nothing compared to Duterte. Like they're not even in the same universe. Like I understand like people want to act like Trump is a really bad dude. Oh. It's not even in it's nowhere even close.
Your people, then break every single one of them. I'm sorry, stand on the cliffs of Dover and use force to stop dinghies coming, because every single dinghy is full of at least 50% of people that would cause harm to the culture of this country if they were given the chance.
Send them back to France?
Yeah. I would send them back to wherever they came from. I wouldn't care less.
It's contrary to international maritime law.
I couldn't care less for that either.
It's contrary to international maritime law. Why would anybody give a fuck about international maritime law? Like, who's going to go and arrest them for this? Like, this is, again, this is like an advert. Like, you're appealing to being, like, this is like Karen argumentation. Oh, but it's against the rules. Fuck the rules. Why would people care about the rules if the rules are set up to make them lose? It's a ridiculous thing to say.
Disagreement.
No, I don't, this is the point. This is the point. We have got to a point. Well, I don't care.
We haven't agreed to France launching a load of dinghies off their coast towards our waters every day.
Just send them back. If those people, just imagine this, Bill, that if you were an aggressor against the UK, you were Russia or somewhere like that, would you not support these immigrants coming across on dinghies to disrupt this country?
Well, yes,
it's a boat, right?
It goes on all throughout the Baltic countries. Right now, Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, Russia are flooding in immigration to try and undermine those Baltic countries. They've been doing that across Europe for years, and it's happening in the UK. We have to stop it to protect our country. I couldn't care less what law it breaks. At some
you got
point,
that heavy artillery, too.
That's right, exactly. And you see how fast this is changing. Like, I would say even 5 years ago, a lot of this rhetoric would be borderline unthinkable to see on media. Imagine where it's going to be 5 years from now.
view is that you've got to tackle
It's going to
it
keep
with
getting worse
proportionate
and
legal
worse.
means. So actually getting the French
That's
to
not going to happen. That's not going to happen. When the proportionate means, like, there's nothing proportionate about, like, you want to talk about proportional, why did that old guy get beat up? You can't constantly like punish and talk down to and chastise a group of people for not responding proportionally when the other group is always the escalator.
Intervene in
That's not how
shallow
it works.
waters. The one in
They're
one
not doing it, Bill.
gaslighting.
No, it's a
Yes,
great
it is.
idea. And if I was an old Labour MP, I would think it was a great idea too, but it's
you
nonsense.
say it's not happening. It was announced last week, and explicit within the announcement is this will happen in the next few weeks. So, you know, just because something doesn't happen immediately doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Usually when politicians say a few weeks, it means a few years at least.
But it's also people are tired of waiting for this shit. Like, that's the reason why, and they feel like they're getting bullshitted around, and they should.
That's nonsense, Bill.
They should have given us a date on when it's going to start in that announcement.
Next few weeks.
Bill, that's not a date. That's ambiguous.
It's not ambiguous because the maximum of a few weeks is 3 or 4 weeks. If it hasn't happened in that time, you'll be right.
Let's have a fiver bet. Let's have a fiver bet on it, Bill. It's not going to happen.
I believe it when I see it, and
Sorry?
especially
Let's have a £5 bet on it.
I'd go more than that.
given Labour's track record on the past year on.
They're gonna fix the entire immigration problem in a month. For sure, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's definitely what's going to happen. For sure.
Easy mode.
You know, sticking to their promises. I don't think many people are going to buy the saying a few weeks.
And also, I'll just say as well, you say progress doesn't happen immediately. It's not just that progress isn't happening immediately, it's just getting far, far worse.
Going backwards.
Immediately. We're going backwards. 44,000, I think.
We're not.
1,200
right.
since
Net
Starmer met
migration
Macron.
is down by half since the general election. And before you say it, yes, a number of the measures were actually in the dog days of the last Tory government agreed. Labour didn't oppose them, and they've actually reduced net migration by 500,000.
I don't think that this person understands what the problem is. They are not happy about the migrants, not only just the ones that are coming, but the ones that are already there at the current point in time. Like the people that are already living there, this is also a problem for apparently people in Spain. This is very clearly also it. And so him trying to make advocacy to, like, this chart shows the line is going down. Yeah, the line is going down, but the problem is caused from when the line wasn't down.
Labour did not reduce net migration by 500,000. The Tories did. They changed the rules on the.
Listen to me, Chloe. I just said that. In the dog days of the Tory government, they implemented those measures. Labour didn't oppose them; they supported them, and that has dramatically reduced migration.
It's fair to say Labour have tried to take credit for that. They were all over social media boasting about it when we heard that the net migration figures had gone down. They're just playing with the numbers. I mean, we had the transport minister.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people are coming. It matters how many people are there. That's what they don't. They're not getting that. And I think that they are. It's just that that's a more difficult and more politically incorrect conversation to have. But I think that every year and every month that something like this happens, that conversation becomes more and more inevitable.
Earlier.
Have they reduced by half? Yes, they have.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it. You may say,
Tories.
technically they supported the Tories. It wasn't their measure.
All right, great debate. I will just say, for
Doesn't matter.
Ofcom reasons, of course, we do not promote illegality or criminality, but I think, Paul, you were referring to breaking laws, international laws, maritime laws and so on, which isn't, isn't the same as domestic British
No, I'm
laws.
not, and I don't want to see any. I don't want to see any violence. What I'm saying is, if you stuck a naval ship at Dover and you used our Royal Navy to stop the immigrants coming across on the dinghies, it would stop very quickly.
Yeah, if they want to do it, they can do it. If you just call a national...
He's right. Look at
There you
Trump
go.
with the border here in America.
Yep.
They went from having thousands of people coming over to having nobody coming over. He's totally right. If they wanted to stop this problem, they would stop the problem.
National emergency, say the security of men, women, girls, children in this country is under threat, you can do what you want. Well, I'd argue you do what you want anyway. Stuff it.
Well, there it is. And so, yeah, it looks like this shit is burning down. And all of this is happening now, too. And you can see very clearly, this was a year ago, right? I mean, this problem was just kind of ignored. And that's it. Like, yeah, and that's why things are going
Guard
crazy
until
now.
it's a
Our
problem.
leaders are tired. Border guard. I don't remember that at all. They'll go on about breaking the law, yet see Russian subs in the water. People don't care about. The thing is that people don't give a shit about the law when the law is done in a way that puts them at a disadvantage. That's the reason why people will not advocate.
Yes.
Like, there is a lot of like, oh, whoa, it's against the law. This is bad. You're not supposed to do this. It doesn't matter to these people when that happens, and it's still hurting them. And so if the law is set up and it's put in a design that negatively affects people, then that's it. It's not just this. It happened to 3 people closest to the Spanish president found guilty of corruption. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. It's a 15-year problem. It's now hitting its critical mass. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been hearing about, like, illegal migration problems in America. Or, sorry, not America. Oh, Europe. I've been hearing about this for, like, my whole life. Like, or not my whole life, but, like, the majority of my adult life, I've been hearing about this. And so, yeah, following law, like not pirating games. Yeah, people don't care about the law at all. Like, I mean, again, like, it just, it's very silly to even say that.
Get that ready to go.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
This is how we get into the Ket Command Center.
Continuing to fall.
Damn! This blizzard's cutting right through my suit.
But it provides cover for the resistance. And the cold doesn't bother us.
Detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Buxel, I'm at the entrance to the base. Have you decrypted the code for the shields?
Yes, and not a moment too soon. Transferring it to you now. Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder.
Here we go. We're in. Time to get to work.
Working down.
That's it. Good work.
Command base is just ahead. I know it's already pretty cold here, but stay extra frosty.
Pathfinder, I recommend you head toward the primary tower. It appears to be the core of the base. A security terminal has locked down access to the Ket Tower. The terminal is protected by a force field. I have marked the location of the 3 Ket generators that power the force field. Disabling all the generators will allow you to shut down the security terminal. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Two generators down, 1 to go.
Easy.
All generators have been disabled. I have marked the coordinates of the security terminal. Destroy it to unlock access to the Ket Tower. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Got them all. The security terminal has been destroyed. To the
Jeez.
tower. Let's do this!
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
Pathfinder, it appears each of the hangar platforms has an automated fueling system. If you can access the controls, I can overload the system.
Damn, the controls are locked.
Pathfinder, I have located several override terminals in the vicinity.
Last one. Let's get this.
Down. We're in the clear.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
Take a little bit of a break. Alright, chat. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, follow, and smash that subscribe button. I will see you later. Have a good night. Peace.